Hey everyone, it is King Seeka here. Welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of an Operation Infinite Ocean update-ish video. So first off, the thing I want to talk to you all about from the start, OIO is currently in the process of being kind of reworked, reborn, and revitalized, so it's coming back once again. Server whitelist is off. Now there's a way to apply for OIO. And I did a few other videos where I kind of talk more or less about it, but the whitelist is off. We're over on Planet Minecraft now. All you have to do is just search for OIO. mc.herogaming.net, port 29067, I believe. So yeah, you should come check us out. We're now off whitelisted. I do have a few set of rules, but you guys can go watch that video if you want to follow and not get banned. But long story short, let's get back to what's going on. So right now we are currently in Nico's yacht yard, and this is pretty much all I've got new to show you guys at the moment. There's a few other projects in the works at the moment, but nothing too solid that's came to what's the term I'm looking for? Came together yet. That's pretty much what I was looking for. Nothing's really fully came together yet, but right now there is mountains of yachts. We got this one right here, which is the Indian Empress. Let's see, we got these ones up here, which are not quite done yet. Let's see here, what is the name of this one? This is Natalie. And then over here we got some other boats as well. We got a whole bunch of other stuff. Also, since while I'm kind of aimlessly wandering around pointing out the new yachts, and a lot of them are actually really cool and got this sleek, nice design, and I actually gave them a huge list of yachts for if they want to work on. And actually Nico, unfortunately right now, he injured himself, got his hand stuck in a car door, slammed in a car door, so he's kind of out of commission at the moment. So Cool Killer's been taking a lot of his workload on for himself. And then over here is one of these ships we got requested from Dr. Meowmic's his girlfriend Brittany. She had asked us to build a yacht, so we went ahead and threw this one together, and it turned out actually pretty good. And that was Cool Killer and Nico, I think, worked on that one on their own. But yeah, that's about it in this area, other than a few ones up here that I'll go and show. But back to what I was going to say, I've essentially kind of lost a lot of my drive for Minecraft. I don't have the will or the want to play Minecraft. Unfortunately, I still have the want to build ships. I just don't have the want to actually get started on them. I have over in my build yard, I've got 6 or 7 ships I have planned out, like let's see here, Mona, or the Queen of Mona. I think it's the Max Viking, but it's MANX Viking, and a handful of other really cool ships. Just the problem is I do not have the energy to start it. The one ship I do want to build, and I am planning it, is the MS Oceanic, and I'm just going to do the exterior on that because the interior on it is, I think the beam on that ship is 80, 85. The ship's outrageously big. It's essentially a clone of the MS Poseidon, which is from a fictional ship in a movie. So we'll go ahead and warp over to my build area for the time being, and we'll go hang out over there. We also got some new staff recently. We have Epic has just joined as of tonight. Brittany has joined as well. Her friend will be joining as well. Brittany and her friend are interior designers, which we are actually on an extreme desperate need for in OIO. So if any of you guys are interested, I will prioritize your application if you submit interior stuff. And but the only catch with that is you guys will probably not be building boats as much. You'll be pretty much all be building ships, or someone will build ships and I'll say, oh hey, Builder XYZ has a ship done, could you guys go help them with an interior because it's not getting done. We're essentially just looking for people to do interiors, and once again we are looking for skilled people. It is a very high bar to hit, and if you don't know, you can go to herogaming.net/apply. It's hero-gaming. I should throw in there, but I'll put a link in the description as well, and you guys can go check that out. But as you can see here, Chris has got more planes, I believe, from the last video. But if you guys want to check out what all the planes he's doing all updatey videos, and then once again me and him are doing mountains of War Thunder videos. I think there's like 50 some videos of me and him flying together in War Thunder, and actually I've kind of had to put War Thunder on the back burner because I am having nothing but shit rounds lately. I literally just cannot have a good round. I finally have the first good round tonight, and then it went back to shit rounds after that. But over here, like I did say, I am working on ships. I haven't lost that drive yet, but I still want to. I just don't have the ability to want to. Like right here is the MS Susan, which is a Japanese ferry, and I spent about a good 2-3 hours on this alone. Sat back, took one look at it, got really frustrated with myself, and kind of just up and quit. Over here's another, an older ship that I can't remember the name of. Oh yeah, and then Chris over here is building a ship. Chris said he wasn't going to build a ship, and he did one anyway, and I actually think it turned out really good. I can definitely see that where he got the inspiration for the bow on it. It's very similar to Susan in the one right in front of it. But it turned out much better than what I did, because it's the way that he's gone ahead about that. And the aft on it is definitely something to behold because of the way that it pushes in. But yeah, that's pretty much all that is new on OIO. There really isn't a whole lot of work getting done, but I'm trying to revitalize it, try to get some new fresh builders in here, make some connections. We were working with MC Parks for a while. Unfortunately, they're shutting down, and I'm currently in negotiations for some stuff. And then Parkitects, unfortunately, there's been a whole dispute recently, and as of right now, it looks as if the partnership's going to be null and void, and we're going to no longer be working with Parkitects. And this does not mean I'm going to work with MC Magic. I still can't stand MC Magic. It just means I'm probably not going to be working with anyone too soon. And it looks like someone's starting on a old wooden-looking ship, because I recognize the colors, black, red, and brown. I wonder if that's... we've also brought on one of the guys in... can't remember the other dude we've also brought in. Bling King is coming in, and another dude. There are a bunch of PMC people I met that they'll hopefully be joining the team within the next month or so. And then actually my retirement is coming up here at the end of the month. I'll be retiring once I'm in college pretty much. So I'm going to get to college, get all set up, and then do kind of like a big hoorah ending kind of thing to wrap it up right before my classes starts. Therefore, they flow right into each other with that little bit of downtime I'll have. I'm also leaving for Japan tomorrow, so that'll be coming up. Let's see, I'm going to quick warp us over elsewhere. I'm trying to think what's all new. We can go check out what's new over in the build yard. There's got to be some new stuff lying around. I know Jack ZT just built a bunch of stuff not too long ago. But yeah, I'm leaving for Japan tomorrow, so hence why I'm filming today. I'm also going to film kind of more of a vloggy-ish episode. And then I'm also going to possibly try to film Kerbal Space Program. I really am in love with Kerbal Space Program lately. I've logged over a good 30 hours within the first week of me owning it, and it's not even actually been a week, but I've logged about 30 hours since the Steam Summer Sale when I bought it. And I am just absolutely head over heels. Whoops, I accidentally broke a block with Kerbal, and it is so much fun. And hopefully I want to break into doing some videos about it, but that seems like one of those hard things to do videos about, because there seems like a lot of pretty big names that have already done some pretty amazing things, like Scott Manley and I can't think of the other guy, but all I can remember off the top of my head is Scott Manley. He's the one who did a lot of the really cool stuff. But right now we're kind of floating around Jack ZT's building yard. He actually has been he's kind of been MIA lately as far as I'm aware of. I haven't seen him on in a few days. I know Nico's been on, so I'll ask Nico if him and Jack have been working on anything. But yeah, Jack's one of my more favorite builders on the server because of just the quality of his stuff that he does. And my other big favorite is Merle. When he does build, it's actually really cool what he does, but he's not always the most active. Oh, and then a bunch of chunk errors are hitting. Quick question for any of you guys who might be server programming or other. OIO is starting to have a lot of these big open chunk errors, and I've tried to do as much as I could to fix them, but it's seeming like I'm just going to have to do manual backups, replace, manual backup, replace. If any of you guys know how to prevent or like replace a lot of these well, more or less just prevent them, because I can always replace old map files. I'm just worried about if it hits something before I were to save it, or get a file backup, then hopefully then we can get a backup file, and that'll be that. I'm all over the place. It's getting late, it's tired, and I actually haven't filmed in a week or so now, and unfortunately I do apologize to you guys. My filming schedule is starting to burn down. I haven't had as much time as I want because I'm trying to break up my remaining chunk of summer between enjoying gaming on my own, hanging out with my girlfriend, and just getting ready for college, and also flight training also in there. So my summer's kind of broken up into a weird chunk of groups, and I just haven't had any energy all summer to really do anything major, which is kind of sucks, because I was supposed to learn Japanese before I left for Japan, but I'm going to try to do the best I can, but it doesn't look like I'm going to fully learn as much as I really want to. I've also wanted to build a bunch of other cruise ships, as you may have seen in a lot of my plans videos. But I literally just do not have the energy or the time. Well, it's not even really the time. I have plenty of time. That's the big problem. I just don't have the energy lately, so it just seems like I've kind of lost a lot of my drive, which does suck, but it doesn't mean I've completely given up. So maybe there'll be some more in the future, but as of right now, it looks like my building days are kind of limited. I did build something on my iPad today, though. I was on my in Pocket Edition. I built a hull of a ship with the. I started on the superstructure, and oh hey, there is a new ship. I wonder if this is being built. Yeah, this is being built by PLC, and I'm not sure which one of their members. They've got so many people in their little group. If you don't know what PLC is, it's Paradise Cruise Line. Zach, Cad, Nico, and Elite are all working together as a cruise line almost. I think Golden Gecko and Diamond Block is all part of the group as well. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of Golden Gecko, or, well, Diamond Block and me have patched things up, but Golden Gecko and me still quite haven't. I'm not a huge fan of them, but then once again, I can't control who they build with outside of OIO, so it's not really any of my jurisdiction. It's just nice to have a little extra publicity coming in from, God, losing my train of thought, from PMC. Also, I'm going to hopefully be posting more on Planet Minecraft in terms of ships, putting out a few ships. Also, I want to do some more ship showcases like I did say I was going to do, where I said I was going to kind of do some more view horror-ish things, I guess I could say. And I was going to do like world's Minecraft's biggest ship ever, and I was going to do a showcase of Knock Nevis as that title. And then I was going to do like Minecraft's ugliest cruise ship and do epic or something like that. But the only problem is I really haven't had the the energy once again to get around to it. So hopefully that'll all come back into play, and then I'll talk with Alex and Elite again, and hopefully anyone else on the team who actually possibly wants to start putting more videos on my channel, so you guys aren't getting extremely bored waiting every week for a new video to pop up. Hopefully I'm going to try to do 3 videos a week all at once, so therefore you guys can spread them out however you choose, but unfortunately it makes it a lot easier for me to film them all at once, upload them all at once, and then just relax for the rest of the week. Oh! Another thing, me and Chris are planning on building Quantum. Thought I'd throw that out there. That's going to be... that's going to be hopefully eventually once me and him are both back into Minecraft. Because I know Chris for a fact he's been into War Thunder lately, as am I. But then I started getting into the Steam Summer Sale and buying stuff, and now I'm into Sleeping Dogs, Kerbal, Civ 5. I've been playing Civ 5 as well. I would film Civ 5, but 2K's got this weird copyright thing on it, so I'm going to kind of back down and not really worry about filming it. But Kerbal, on the other hand, is still open game to film because it's an indie game and they do not have a big anti-filming publishing label. I know War Thunder is kind of sketchy. You can't monetize, but you can film and stuff, so that's one of the things with War Thunder, so I might do some filming of it if I can get some new RAM cards for my computer. I was going to buy a new laptop. That fell through. I'm just going to end up... my train of thought's all over the place tonight, but hopefully I'm going to get some upgraded RAM, and you guys can start seeing some less laggy videos. I'll probably clear half a hard drive, fix the RAM, and I'll see if it's possible to upgrade to an i7 instead of the i5 in my laptop right now. I have an integrated laptop core, so maybe I could look at new motherboards or something, but for now I know the RAM is the biggest issue. So I'm thinking try to push it up to 16 gigs instead of 6. So that's a whole extra 10 that I'll be able to push around and hopefully devote up to Camtasia and whatever game I'm playing at the time. So that pretty much wraps it up. If you guys have any questions below, feel free to leave them below. I will try to answer them. A lot of times I do answer them while I'm filming. So if you guys never hear me comment back, sometimes it's because I have filmed and answered the question, which is kind of sketchy on my part, but it's still something I do. That, or if I don't answer, it's probably just because there really wasn't a need for me to answer, just because it was one of those kind of questions, but, or it's just a very repetitive question that I get a lot, and I've usually answered it once or twice, so that's something you guys can always look for. Feel free to leave questions below, but back to what I was saying, if you guys think you're up for the challenge, feel free to apply. I highly recommend you check out one of my videos about it was OIO whitelist and something or other. If you're going to apply, go ahead and check that out and kind of get a feel for what the server's all about. Get an understanding of what our building model and recommendations and requirements are. We are very, very high in terms of requirements. Like, we need certain age, certain building skill, certain amount of activity, and it's like it all falls into a category of we want really good builders. We don't need a bunch of just kind of mediocre, not so great stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Also, if you guys are interested in checking out more with me and Chris, go over to his channel. He's got tons and tons and tons and tons of War Thunder videos with me. And we're actually going to possibly, I'd imagine, we're going to film some other stuff. But yeah, hopefully me and him will start on Qantas, and we can get to see that in the next few month or so. Unfortunately, I really wish we did have more time. But yeah, I'm kind of reevaluating and looking at server owners, and I don't want to see any of you guys commenting, I'll own it. No, I don't. I'm currently plotting it out. I'm figuring out. I'll take it care real nicely, and it's going to transition real smoothly if I do everything right. So you guys can look forward to that. Also check out my other video, hopefully coming up later tonight or tomorrow. It's going to be vloggy-ish, and I think I've decided the subject is what it's like to be a YouTuber, or what it's how to be a YouTuber properly, I guess you could say. So you guys can check that out here coming up soon. And other than that, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.